The air is a bit colder, the leaves are turning colors, and brand new iPhones are here. I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja, and let's discuss if you should or shouldn't upgrade to the new iPhone 15. When I was telling people I was going to the iPhone event, they were telling me that the iPhone hasn't changed in a long time, and it's the same phone year over year. Looking at you, CJ. Now, most people don't upgrade their phone every year, and according to a recent study, only 23% of activated iPhones are 14s. So basically, over 75% of people will be seeing at least 2 years of changes when upgrading to their latest phone. While the design looks the same on the surface for many people, there are small changes that occur year over year. So by the time you upgrade, it should feel like a new phone, and you should feel the upgrade. And this goes from Samsung as well, or any company that makes a thing year over year. Sure, you have those years when everything changes, but if something is working, and according to sales, the iPhone is working, why change it up every year? The iPhone 13 Pro to 14 Pro was a significant change, but the 13 to 14 non-Pro wasn't. Personally, I think this year it's flipped. The Pro models did get a small boost, but comparing it to the non-Pro, that's when most of the changes would occur, especially on the surface. This year, we now have USB-C, which is a good thing, but for some people, it'll be a transition. Like if you have a Lightning iPad or AirPods, you may just have Lightning cables in your car or office or bedroom, and so that is a transition for people, but it's going to be a slow transition, but it will be better in the long run. Also, if you're going to the Pro, the USB-C gives you USB 3 speeds, which is much faster than Lightning. So if you're still plugging in your phone to back things up, you'll see a significant speed increase, or if you shoot video like I do and AirDrop is too slow, like it is for me, I'll be plugging it in to get that faster speed. The dynamic island is one thing that will be different for people upgrading. As someone who travels and tracks sports scores, this has been something that impacted how I use my phone daily. Waiting for that Uber to come, I don't have to go into the app anymore or slide a menu down, it's always right there. Or figure out when your plane is taking off from the Flighty app. It's on the lock screen, and it's also in that dynamic island, which makes life a whole lot easier. Now, as far as cameras, this is a big year for the 15. Now with 48 megapixels on the Pro and regular, and you'll instantly have an advantage. On the non-Pro, having the flexibility, being able to zoom in 2x without losing any quality is a feature that people are going to enjoy. For Pro Max users, you can now zoom in 5x without losing any quality. Also, for all 15 users, you can change your focal length on the 1x camera. So essentially, you have more focal lengths than actual lenses. So with the software changes and how it works with machine learning, you'll get better skin tones and flexibility if you do edit photos with the inclusion of automatic portrait detection. You're able to edit more in the photo app and take iPhone photography even further if that's your thing. Don't worry, I'm doing a deep dive on the camera really soon, so make sure you subscribe for that. The 15 Pro has the new A17 Pro chip, which is heavily focused on gaming this year, but there is definitely more to that story. It's a 3nm chip, which gives the fastest performance on any smartphone ever. But for me, that's not a big deal, as I feel like the 14 Pro Max was very fast. What I'm excited about is the power efficiency. So that means better battery life? Time will tell, since battery life on the 14 was abysmal, to be quite honest. But I do think this year's 15 is a big upgrade. If you're coming from the 14 Pro and battery life was your biggest complaint, I'd say wait around for the reviews after a few months to see if that has gotten better. If you need bigger zoom, then the 15 Pro Max is going to be your best choice. But if you're on the regular 14 and you want a more flexible camera, USB-C, and you want a vacation on that dynamic island, then the 15 is worth it. But if those things don't matter to you, the 14 is perfectly fine for everyday usage.